Hello there, second graders. This is Miss Barada here, and this video is to help you understand what we are doing for reading this week. For reading this week, you are going to do an informational text, and you will find these 2 pages here in your packet that you have received from your teachers. We are in week 5.5, and this video is going to help you remember what informational text is and how we read to understand the information. So we have informational text this week, and you should be able to find the central idea in the informational text. Now, guys, we have done informational text before. This is not the first time that you have seen it, but let's go ahead and go over it. First of all, informational text here on this page, it gives you what it is. So informational text includes main ideas or central ideas and supporting evidence or details. A main idea or central idea is the most important idea about the topic. Details are bits of information that explain or support the central idea. Informational text has the text features and graphic features that help you know what is important. So here you see the informational text anchor chart. So why do we read informational text? What's the whole purpose of reading informational text? Do you guys remember? If you said we read informational text to get information, you are absolutely right. It is to find out what's important, and then you, of course, read. So inside an informational text, you are going to see the title, you will see captions, labels, and heads. And you will look at photos, diagrams, charts. And then it says you use these features to figure out what the main idea is. So let's remember, we read informational text to get information. And then the author will help us get that information by including these text features. So we're going to see the photos, the diagrams, the charts. You're going to see the title. You're going to see captions and labels. And then you'll also find your headings in there. Okay, so let's take a look at what it looks like for this week. You have rocks. This is by Christopher Chang. And it looks like this. This is your front cover. When you go into each page, you are going to see this informational text. It has real life pictures. Okay, it's going to give you those headings there. It's going to have your vocabulary words. And then, of course, it will always give you the definition there on the side. Here is a picture, a graphic, and then look, it has that label right under there. So labels will always tell you what the picture is showing you. You are going to read through this text. Pay attention to all of those text features that help you understand what you are reading. Here we have some real life photos, and then it gives you the actual labels of why they are showing you those pictures. Here you see that we have a diagram, the rock cycle. So it's giving you that diagram, those arrows to show you the cycle that it's going into. And right here, there's your heading, the rock cycle. So in this little paragraph, it's going to tell you about the rock cycle. Don't forget, as you were reading, to make inferences and use these closed reads. This is what helps you understand what you're reading as well. So if you continue to go through these pages, you are going to get all of the information about rocks. Here's another diagram, how indigenous rocks form. It's going to show you these real life photos. So this is all the information about rocks. And you have to be able to use all of these text features here to understand what you're reading. Okay, it even gives you a table here, some other ways people use rocks. Okay, and here's a title, Rocks and People. Again, making inferences with your closed reads. That's what you're going to do, guys, for this week. Okay, make sure you're reading it nice and slowly. Make sure you're understanding every part of your text. And then, of course, using these text features. Okay, so lots of information, and it's all about rocks. Each section is going to have your heading there. It's going to show you all of these different photos, and it's going to tell you what it's explaining in the actual text. okay? It is a lot of information, but you guys can definitely do it if you use your reading strategies, if you're using your closed reads, if you're using the graphic organizers to help you understand what you're reading. Okay, guys, you can do it. We believe in you, and we are so proud of every single student who is doing such a great job completing their work. After you read it, make sure you're doing your check for understanding, and do your very best, guys.